problem with people overweight. I don't want people to get any kind of insinuation like that. You know, whatever weight is whatever weight you are. But if you're going to be overweight and then try to tell someone that they need to work out, then you need to shut the fuck up. Okay? You just need to shut your fucking mouth. Because you're an asshole. Or at least you're being one. And, I don't like people like that. Piss me off. You want to be a total bitch, asshole, whatever, you know, just stay the fuck away from me. I don't want to deal with you, you know. If you're having a moment, that's fine. But if you're just such an asshole in general to everyone, I don't want to hang out with you. I don't think a lot of people do. It's probably because you're an asshole. Make sense? So, you know, verbal abuse. Another thing to do with manipulation, which is mental abuse, is mind games. I hate mind games. Has to do with, you know, that also involves people trying to make you feel like you're the bad guy. They confuse you, they lie to you. Being lied to is a bad thing. You should not be lied to. Now, if it's a surprise and someone's like, oh no, we're not planning a surprise birthday party for you, no, and they do, they're just trying to be nice, okay? You're trying to be kind to you. But if they're like lying to you about stuff that you should know or they should tell you, that's wrong. Now, another thing, you know, sometimes people lie because they're scared. And it's more about themselves. Because they don't want to tell you a part of them. They're scared to share that with you. That's different. That's them not knowing how to tell you. It's not the same as you needing to know something. Because whether it's very imperative for some reason or like, I don't know, government, your own personal feelings, whatever, and then lying to you, that's not cool. You don't lie in a relationship. You should be very open and honest about everything. My aunt, Garland, I love my auntie. She is one of the bluntest people I know, and I may have said that before. Probably I have. But it's awesome. She's not a jerk. She's not an asshole. But she tells you what she thinks. Unless she's trying to keep her mouth shut, then she just doesn't say anything. That is fine. Well, most circumstances. Unless it's vital information someone needs to know, then you need to tell them. But if it's your opinion on something, sometimes it's good to keep your mouth shut. Other times, it's good to speak up and say something. When someone asks you how you feel, don't, you know, oh, I'm fine, blah, blah, blah. I have a problem with that. I have to work on that myself. If you're not fine, if you're angry about something, if you're upset about something, and you're in a good relationship with that person, and they're trying to be good to you, you need to tell them how you feel, because they're never going to know. And if they're part of the problem, they're never going to know what they need to do unless you say something. And be very watchful for that indirect verbal abuse. That's a lot to do with a mind game. Well, no, that's not mind games. That's just tearing you down. Like, using indirect ways of, like, questions and I used to get this so much, like, I love freaking Halloween and darkness and everything about it. It doesn't mean I'm a wicked person. I'm not a wicked person. But my ex used to always ask me, well, why do you like that? Why do you like Halloween so much and you don't like these others? Why do you like the darkness and not the light? You know, da-da-da-da. How does that make me feel like you love me again? I'm sorry, I kind of got lost in translation of the, you know, assholic behavior that you're portraying. So run that by me one more time, because I'm thinking you're just a bitch. Yeah, that's about the size of it. You're just a bitch. Or an asshole, whatever. Anyway, getting off those subjects, I can't really think of any others. Mental abuse, verbal abuse, and mental abuse, honestly, manipulation is mental abuse. It's mental, physical, verbal, emotional, because that all breaks down to emotionally damaging you. They are tearing away at your very self. They'll make you depressed, make you feel like you're not good enough, make you feel like you're never going to amount to anything, or you can't be anything in their eyes. You're not good enough, You have to realize you are good enough. You are good enough to deserve all the good things in a relationship. You should, just as much as you need to give it to them, they need to give it to you. And if that can't be done, they need to be gone. Because they will keep doing what they're doing. They've been playing this game for a while. They know how to do it. And they're going to keep doing it. No matter what you do, no matter what apology they pull out their ass, no matter how many times they cry and, I love you, blah, blah, blah. No, bullshit. Bull fucking shit. They don't fucking love you. That is not what love is. That's not what love does. They're saying they love you so they can get you to do what they want. They don't love you. And that's straight up. Think about it logically. If you loved that person, would you do that to them? If you truly loved and care about them, would you treat them that way? Would you even want to treat them that way? Would it cross your mind? And when you have a relationship, and you have good ones, there can be lifelong, generally are, lifelong relationships. Well, with really close people. Other ones may not be lifelong, but they're still very good relationships, and they're a very long time. Most of the time. Sometimes you don't meet people for very long, so, they're not very long. And you'll always be able to talk to that person. You always have that close relationship, that good relationship, that you can both not just get along, but enjoy each other for who you guys are. Once again, this involves family, friends, and that's great. I don't care about that context of food, okay? Leave me alone. Sweet. No. Okay. And in the end of all of the in your relationship, it is going to be one of the most important things you will ever experience in your life. You need friends. You need your family. And if you have that significant other, you need them. And you need them to be good to you, and you need to be good to them. And that goes for the other relationships as well. So, that is the end of our segment today. Please tune in next time for another episode of the Reverend Josiah Rogers Show. Okay, no, seriously. I'll be having another one. This might get chopped a few times, because it looks like it's going to be pretty freaking long, or has been long. So, farewell, people. Reverend Josiah Rogers will speak to you again sometime.